Good morning guys, today we are doing a quick decluttering video. I've got some products that I'm going to be taking out of my collection and either donating, giving to friends or family, or tossing if it's not sanitary enough to do either of the first options. If you don't follow me on Instagram at Elise Marie Beauty, I did a little sneak peek in my stories of doing some organization. I guess not a sneak peek, but I did some organizing in my makeup area, my makeup drawers. I'm not fully done with my organization, but I wanted to hop on here, do a video before I have to run to work. My hair is still drying from the shower. If my makeup looks crazy, it's because I did it super fast. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I do try to come out with new videos every Sunday. So I'm very fortunate that you guys cannot see the rest of this room because it is a mess. It is a disaster. I've told you guys I was going to work on getting different backgrounds, and then we painted this wall, and the lights I had stopped working, the little glow ones, if you remember seeing those, the little different colored ones. So, and we had our wedding. A lot happened. I'm making excuses, but I'm trying to get my drawers organized for my makeup so that I can work on getting the exterior, work on getting the walls organized and my desk organized so that we can mix up what you guys see every week. First item I'm going to declutter, man, I've had this a really long time. It's the Tardis blush palette, and there's still so much product in the pan. I think this was one of those first really wanted a bunch of blushes at once because I didn't have a ton in my collection, and these are great quality blushes. At least they were for me at the time. I honestly don't go towards these Tarte blushes that often, and it's not because they're bad. I just find them to be a little more chalky than some of the other blushes that I like. So I tend not to pick up this palette. I'm sure someone else will be able to get some use out of the blushes. It's probably older than it needs to be, but it doesn't have anything growing on it. It doesn't smell bad, so we'll see what happens. But I think I've just got so much blush that this would be better off with somebody else. Another good thing about doing this decluttering, I've found so much stuff I'm going to do in a future giveaway, so be sure to be subscribed because, oh my goodness, I have so much stuff I haven't even opened that I meant to put in a giveaway, and I just found it while I was cleaning. My gosh. Another thing I'm getting rid of is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. I just can't get this to blend as well as I want it to, and again, I have so many bronzers. I believe I picked this up so that I could do a full face of Wet n Wild video back when, and yeah, I just didn't fall in love with it. It's not bad. It's really not. It's a nice color, especially if you have more fair skin. It's soft, but just not what I need. You know, got tons of bronzers. Speaking of bronzers, I just like tossed all this stuff in a bag, so there might be a little bit of a trend. The only products I haven't gone through yet are lip products, because I know that's going to be a lot. And I haven't gone through setting sprays. Skincare I still gotta work on, but this doesn't even look like, it literally looks like I've maybe swatched it or used it once. It's another Tarte product, the Park Ave Princess. I think I had a full size of this, or I had it in a palette, and this, is this a full size or was this a little sample? This might have been a little sample of the bronzer, and I just don't grab for it, so out it goes. I'm trying to make more room, guys. Another Wet n Wild. I think I might have gotten this for that same Wet n Wild full face video. It's their Mega Glow Contouring Palette. Got two contouring shades. This is Dulce de Leche. I can't even get the packaging open. There we go. Really big pan. Not a bad product, but I think it's a little too warm for me, and the highlight is just not highlighty enough because I am so fair, so maybe it'll work for somebody else. I don't know why I've held on to these for so long. I mean, I do because it's nostalgic, but the Gerard Cosmetics highlighters, they're good highlighters. I just don't grab for them. I don't know if it's just because it's like cheaper packaging. I've got too much stuff. That's really, it's going to be my answer for everything, but they're not bad colors. They're really pretty. They're just a little dark on me as well because my skin is so fair. Wow, I am not showing these. My skin is so fair, so these darker shades just don't, getting a little dry too. It's not a bad, no, I don't want to go out of focus. It's not a bad color. This one was Marilyn. I think that was my preferred one. And then I had Audrey. I have them in my hands. Actually, Audrey's not feeling that dry. She's actually looking pretty. Do I hold on to Audrey? This is the problem with swatching things. I tried not to swatch them when I was getting rid of them. We'll see. It might end up going back in. I'm going to try to do another full sweep through before I end up getting rid of these. I'm not going to go through all of these, but eyeliners. Wow. These are either really old or just ones that I'm not grabbing for. This like hot pink one from Hard Candy. These are just going to get tossed because it's super not sanitary. Covergirl Liquid Blast. A lot of these were products that I got like right at the beginning of doing my channel, and I wanted to do a lot of like try this and it's new and reviews. So that's where a lot of this stuff comes from. The Covergirl Perfect Point Plus, I used that forever ago. Mr. Right Now from The Balm, I believe I got in an Ipsy bag. This Duo from Urban Decay is ancient. Rimmel Eyes, ancient. Another Revlon. Did I have a Revlon one in here? I think so. Maybe not. Revlon Green I just don't use. And another, I think this was another Ipsy one. Does anyone else feel really good about decluttering? It's a love-hate thing because I feel really good about it, but then I'm like, oh my god, I didn't use up this product. This was actually one of my more popular videos. I did a review on this. The Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. This brings back memories. Ugh, it does not smell good. That was one of the reasons that I am decluttering. It's old. It's got kind of a weird smell to it. Stick products tend to, for me anyway, don't last as long. Oh, eyeshadow palettes. Yes. They don't even come in this packaging anymore. This is Too Faced, the Boudoir Eyes. These were my go-to. Like, I loved Too Faced when I first started getting into makeup. Like, die hard loved. Now I don't feel like I'm drawn to their products as much. And yeah, just great color story if you're looking for a day to night sort of palette. This one's a little bit more of a nighttime one. I think they still make it, but just in different packaging. It's another Too Faced one that was a flop. I should have returned this when I got it forever ago. Look at these little baby eyeshadows. Like, some of them are cute. Some of them, oh, that is chunky. Not cute, actually. Not cute. I don't know why I kept this. Decluttering, the little chocolate chip palette. I think it was a holiday palette that they did. Another eyeliner. Oh, there's a couple more eyeliners in here. This one's just dried out. This is a great eyeliner. I highly recommend the Tardis eyeliner. Just a random one. I think it was Ipsy. I'm so glad I stopped doing Ipsy because I ended up with so much extra stuff. Does anyone like doing those? I mean, if you don't have as much stuff, I'm just going to use another word, as much stuff as I do, it's probably a good investment, a good way to try new things. I don't know. These guys, wow, you remember these from e.l.f.? These are cool when they first came out, or when I first started using them. I don't know if they were new at the time. Beads that you swirl with the powder. Swirl with the little poof, and you can use it to set your face. This one was the So Natural. This one had the different colors. It's kind of like a color, universally color correcting type of powder, if I remember correctly. I honestly wasn't a big fan of these. The City Mini palettes, I think I might have already decluttered some of these. I think I know I had more colors of these because I did a video on them and I wasn't impressed. And I kept this one because this was the one that I liked the most. Urban Jungle. I did quite like this one more than the others. More eyeshadows. e.l.f. palettes. I just don't grab for these. Not that they're bad, I just don't need them. Another nice nighttime eyeshadow one. This is Smoke to Perfection. Saturday Sunsets. I'm like blinding you guys with my camera. Hello. Saturday Sunsets. Oh, this was in my first Project Pan, I think. I want to say it was, and I'm just not going to get through it. It's the Natural Eyes from Too Faced. Yeah, I really went hard in this shade right here. Such a good, and again, nice starter palettes. And I think that's the thing with these. A lot of them were starter palettes for me when I was first starting to learn how to use my makeup and put it on. That's what's so great about these. But then once you start to expand your horizons in the makeup world, these kind of end up getting pushed back and pushed away, at least for me. This guy, whoa, oh my gosh, ow. That hurt. This guy, I think I did a video on this. Target did a Disney makeup collection. I still have the lipsticks, which I don't know when I declutter if I'm still gonna have those. This is one, I don't even know the brand that did it. Such pretty shadows. These are really, really beautiful. I just don't need them. I've got, uh-oh, there's my alarm. Oh, I gotta wrap it up, guys. These, I just have so many warm eyeshadows, and I never thought I would declutter a Mickey Mouse palette because I am like hardcore Disney. Love it. My mom might like this one, so we'll see. I don't know if she'll like the warmer shades, but I'm guessing she's gonna maybe want this one. Almost there, I gotta get going. Just gotta go to work. All right, Smashbox. This is a little contour palette. I think this was a gift with purchase or something. I did use it for a while, but that middle shade, I just can't get any use out of because I'm so fair. So, okay, these ones kind of broke my heart a little bit. So I've held on to this Laura Mercier eyeshadow palette for far too long. It was one of my first like bigger purchases for an eyeshadow palette. I loved the packaging. It's got butterflies and flowers on it. You can't really tell, but it's got a magnet closure, and look at these. Oh, these were a great this was a great eyeshadow palette when I wanted purples, but still having the neutrals so I could stick with what I knew with the neutrals, but also try out the purples. So this was one of those, I was still getting into the neutrals, wanting to try purples, and this, oh, so good, but I've had it for far too long. It needs to go. These might surprise you, but might not. My Naked palettes, man, these were the hot stuff for a really long time, and I just don't like them anymore. I thought they were so good because everyone said they were so good. They just are chalky, and they don't come with enough mattes. And I didn't really realize that when I was first using these, because I'd do like one crease color and then just put on a shimmer. So I'd use the one crease color in here. There's like two that you could use, and then darken with the edges, with the end shades here. And I feel like I'm not the only one who doesn't love the Naked palettes anymore. I think they're really struggling to get people to love them again. But I think the formula just needs some work. They get dry really fast. They need more mattes. The Naked 2, actually, I think the Naked 2 was my first one. Yeah, neutrals. So many neutrals, guys. But again, it's like all shimmers and no real mattes. And I feel like now I need, oh, what was that? I feel like now I need the mattes in an eyeshadow palette. This is the last Naked palette I bought, was the Naked Smoky, and it's not bad. They put mattes in it. There are mattes in this one, but the colors I don't use. And not gonna lie, I don't do a traditional smoky eye that often either, so I'm just not grabbing for this. This one's probably one of the better ones because it's one of the newer Naked ones. Not new anymore by any means. All right, so that's everything that I am decluttering so far in my makeup organization journey. I'm gonna go ahead and take some clips on, maybe on my phone, to show you guys what I've done so far. I have got to go. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you've decluttered. See you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.